And he told the two officers to cut the cameras off. And they just started beating me.
That attack, he says, lasted about 10 minutes, where Acting Chief Scott repeatedly punched him in the face and head, while the other two officers looked on and did nothing.
NIGHTCRAWLER Media. NIGHTCRAWLER. NIGHTCRAWLER Media.
NIGHTCRAWLER Media.
NIGHTCRAWLER Media.
NIGHTCRAWLER Media.
NIGHTCRAWLER Media.
Turmoil brewing in the south suburbs where the Robbins police chief abruptly resigned amid claims he assaulted a man in Village Hall.
Hello, YouTubers. Well, it seems like the badged sovereigns are starting to get fed up with the forced transparency. More and more often, these goons are putting their hands on people for recording them.
His followers know him as Tyrant Terminator Audits on YouTube, and because of what happened to him, we're only going to use his first name, James, as he says he's still coping with trauma.
How you doing, officer? Good, how you doing? Pretty good.
It's an exchange James has had countless times. Form of activism is called an audit, all to test whether First Amendment rights are respected. On July 1st, when he came face-to-face with former acting police chief Carl Scott.
He pulled out his personal phone, he started recording me, and I told him that I was going to get a FOIA for that video that he was making, and I was there to, file a complaint.
And that complaint is for what James says was over his first visit to Village Hall back in March, when he first met Scott.
The reason why they probably never came in and done it is because they probably don't know that they have a right to do it. Sir, are you like the chief?
I am, sir.
Oh, okay. How you doing, sir? I'm just trying to ask for your badge number. That's in your name.
How can I help you?
Your name and badge number will be here. Help.
Chief of Police of Robbins Police Department.
Oh, you don't want to give your name?
You get that on the internet.
Okay. Well, I know it's part of you guys' policy. I don't actually need any help. I explained to these officers.
We actually leave, please.
Definitely after I'm done conducting my business. I have official business here, sir.
That's my business is done, if you don't mind leaving.
Sir, I have a file of FOIA. My business is not done.
FOIA medical records.
No, I'm not looking for medical records.
FOIA, sir.
The general information for this department, sir.
Why are you to give a card?
Why are you escalating the situation, chief? Yeah, because you're telling me my business is done and it's not.
He hasn't said what information
he needs. Can you give him a card for the business here so he can go?
Sir, I got to file a FOIA before I go. If you're
you don't file FOIAs.
Yes, you do, sir.
You don't file FOIAs in the place of business.
Absolutely, you can.
Send them the information. And what is
so okay? So can I show you the law where it say I can do it?
What are you trying to FOIA?
General information for this department.
Here's the general information right here.
No, ma'am. No, sir. That's not what I want.
What is it that you want, sir?
Specific stuff that I'm going to put on my request. I don't have to tell you, sir.
Okay, right now you have to leave.
So you're saying if I don't leave, I'm going to be arrested?
Sir, I'm telling you right now you have to leave.
Is it a lawful command?
Your choice on whatever you wanted to do.
No, I'm saying if it's a lawful command, I will.
It ended in an arrest where James was charged with disorderly conduct and breach of peace. Both charges later dismissed.
He was basically saying, yeah, he was breach of peace that day. And what probably wasn't expecting me to have a video. So the judge told us to sit down. I call your case last. So he called me back up there. He just watched this entire video. And he like, I'm going to dismiss your tickets, you know what I'm saying, right in front of the officers that arrested me that day. I wish the chief of police was here, but that's all right. So y'all already know what's next, man. You already know what's next. I was officially charged that day. They just dropped the ticket, so we definitely appreciate that. I think it's judge or hearing officer, Mr. Jackson, that he just told me. So we already know we're going all the way with this one, man, because the chief of police was bogus out here in Robbins, Illinois, man. So
his return to Village Hall started out like they all do, on a cell phone. But this time around, James said things took a very scary turn when the acting chief did not let him leave. Now, footage of that encounter, unclear, because his phone was taken from him.
He started to ask me for my personal information, like my name and stuff, and where's your ID.
As he is escorted to a back room, James says Chief Scott smacked his phone, which was recording everything, out of his hand. It's the last time James saw the device.
So he grabbed me by the back, slammed me up against the wall in the corner, and he opened up this door to the back, and his two officers with us, Officer Harden, Officer Sergeant Yates, and he took me in this room, slammed me down on like this little metal plate where you sit at, and he told the two officers to cut the cameras off. And they just start beating me.
That attack, he says, lasted about 10 minutes, where Acting Chief Scott repeatedly punched him in the face and head, while the other two officers looked on and did nothing. At any point did you think this is it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, man. Especially when he asked the officer to go get a baton, man. I was like, oh, he's finna probably beat me to death.
Photos taken after James was released, where he was issued a nuisance-related charge, appear to show severe bruising and swelling to his face, which he says was accompanied with severe headaches. James now being represented by attorney Jed Stone. While not giving specifics, the incident was recently addressed by Mayor Darren Bryant at a village meeting, when he announced that Acting Chief Scott had been relieved of his duties, hinting that footage may soon be released.
So I want you all to brace what may happen in the next couple of weeks. Something might be released, maybe not. All right, but it was important that while I sit before the people, act like I can't be up here and act like ain't nothing going on. Something going on.
Now, CBS News Chicago has filed multiple requests to obtain all the footage surrounding this incident that resulted in the acting chief to resign, including James's video that he owns and the video from inside Village Hall that you own. A spokesperson for the village told us that they have no further comment on this case, referring us to the Cook County Sheriff's Office.
No video, no footage because they stole his phone. This was not an attack. This was a premeditated beating, trying to stomp on all of our rights. This chief had already had an interaction with TTA. Please call the Robbins City Hall and demand that they release any and all footage they have to the press immediately to ensure that the ongoing investigation is conducted transparently and honestly. Now, this might not have turned out as bad as Carolina Fort Worth, but in my opinion, this was a lot worse, being that it was premeditated. Can you imagine what else has been done to the citizens of this town over the years? Do you think the City Hall will look into any past crimes committed by this thug they put in charge of the police department? I highly doubt it, but let me know what you think in the comments. Before you answer that question, check this out.
Over the last 24 years, the small department has hired 46 officers who were just fired with cause from police jobs, more than any other police force in the state. One of those hires is right now waiting on village approval to become the second in command at the Robbins Police Department.
Robbins is located in the South Ghetto of Chicago near Dalton. Dalton has been in the news recently. You've probably seen some of this.
Y'all forget I am the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet, the mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work. And I'm looking for that Rihanna. That's what I'm looking for. This is what they told me to tell y'all right here. Every single resident. Pay me what you owe me. Thank you, DJ.
I've been watching TTA from the beginning, and he does an amazing job standing up for our rights all over the Midwest. Please go subscribe and tell him who sent you.
We are following breaking news, another major shakeup in a South Suburban Police Department. CBS News Chicago has learned Carl Scott, the acting police chief for the village of Robbins for the past 15 months, was involved in what was described as a concerning incident, and he is no longer with the department. Andrew Ramos is in Robbins with new details.
Now, CBS News Chicago has confirmed with the Cook County Sheriff's Office that an investigation is currently underway looking into an incident involving Robbins acting chief Carl Scott. Now, the incident, which was captured on video, said to be so concerning when the mayor of Robbins saw it, he moved to fire the chief immediately. The search for a new chief of police now underway in the village of Robbins after acting chief Carl Scott was relieved of his duties. On the job for just 15 months, Scott now at the center of an investigation. A spokesperson for Mayor Darren Bryant told CBS News Chicago the former acting police chief was initially put on unpaid administrative duty following an incident that happened 2 weeks ago involving him and an individual while inside Village Hall. Upon learning about it, the mayor contacted the Cook County Sheriff's Public Integrity Unit, launching an investigation. Choosing not to wait for the outcome of that investigation, Mayor Bryant moved to fire Scott. But before that could fully take shape, we're told the acting chief submitted his resignation. The incident which prompted all this was captured on video. Now, it's unclear whether that was police body cam video or surveillance footage, but a source who saw the video tells CBS News Chicago, quote, "It's unbelievable," end quote. And we're told the mayor saw the video and that's what led to his action. The mayor, along with his spokesperson, disclosed the acting chief's dismissal at a village meeting this past Tuesday. Mayor Bryant at one point hinted that the footage may soon be released.
Mark on the ticket, there's a subject out here with a high-powered video camera. I'm not suspicious, I'm mysterious. There's a difference.